Hey, what's up, guys? Josh Clove from the Cleaver Podcast here. Just gonna let you guys say, I told y'all it happened. Josh Rosen was traded to the Miami Dolphins today. Considered today, it's like 2 a.m. where I'm from. Had to work today. I didn't get home till after midnight. Ate, relaxed a little bit. Now I'm here giving you guys the video. Yeah, Dolphins traded for Josh Rosen. Couple months ago, I made a video about it. Should the Dolphins risk trading for Josh Rosen? I was saying that they should. A lot of you guys said, "Oh no, well, you know what? It happened." I get credit, but just dive into some little logistics that you guys probably already know. You guys already did all the research and stuff. I mean, it's been about 8 hours as of right now. You guys will probably do some more research in the morning when you guys get up on the East Coast or the West Coast. But uh, Dolphins traded down in the second round for the Saints, I believe. They moved from like 48 to 62 or something like that. So we picked up a second round for next year. So we're pretty loaded on picks next year. We got about two in each round, but the first. So we got 12, 13 picks, somewhere around that. But and we're probably gonna get a little bit more. I wouldn't be surprised if Brian Flores, trade off the rest of the players that like Kiko Alonso or T.J. McDonald, some of the older aging guys, or guys that he doesn't want in his scheme. But that's another video way down later on the road when that happens. But and the pick that they traded down for when they got with the Saints, they traded for Josh Rosen, and I think like a fifth or something like that. I'm not really positive. Right now, like the full logistics. Like I said, it's 2:30 in the morning here, but so what does this mean now? Well, we got two quarterbacks on paper, I think, which is Ryan Fitzpatrick and Josh Rosen. The Josh Rosen trade really benefits from the Miami for a couple of reasons. One, he's only averaging like $2 million a year for the next 3 years. For a starting quarterback, that's absolutely insane. You don't get that unless you draft a quarterback third round or less. He's a first round talent. He may have not played like a first round talent, but there were problems on why he wasn't. He had a rookie coach who didn't pan out, failed his first year, got booted out. His coaching staff all sucked. His offensive coordinator got fired 7 games in or something like that. Got another rookie offensive coordinator who was probably just as bad or worse than them. So that has some logistics. He had really bad offensive line off. At one point, all five of their starting offensive linemen was hurt or IR. He was playing with a couple rookies, some guys from the practice squad, and some old guys that had already been cut from like multiple teams in that season. So he was playing on a worse offensive line than Miami Dolphins, and that's saying something. Miami has a really bad offensive line. Now, to improve for Arizona, but Josh Rosen is going to have to do some playmaking skills so he doesn't die next season. Although I think the Dolphins will beefing up the offensive line just a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if some undrafted rookies, or I know we drafted an offensive lineman in the third round to be starting offensive lineman, but we'll see how that goes. Maybe just a whole new scheme just can make that whole team better overall. I do think that coaching plays a big part for everything, not just the players. I mean, you saw the Rams. A couple years ago, they were absolutely terrible. Jeff Fisher, Sean McVay comes in and just changes the whole thing. And that's where I want to go on to next. They're hoping for the Jared Goff experiment with Josh Rosen. He had a terrible rookie year. Granted, he didn't play till like week 9, week 10. His first game was against the Miami Dolphins. Tannehill had a comeback win in that game, but he just had a terrible rookie year. Wasn't looking so great. He wasn't looking the first overall pick that everyone thought he was going to be. Got rid of Jeff Fisher, brought in Sean McVay, brought in this nice coaching staff, this very high offensive mind, and look at Jared Goff. He was a rising hot star, starting in the Super Bowl. Probably would have made Pro Bowl if he didn't, or gone to the Pro Bowl if he didn't go to the Super Bowl. He was playing really good football. I mean, he stacked with talent, but Sean McVay went all in, and Brian Flores is not the most offensive mindset, but he has a coaching mindset. He was from Patriots, and we know how Patriots, coaches are. They don't pan out, but this is a different type scenario. He's been with the Patriots organization for like 14 years. He only knows winning mentality. 3, 4 Super Bowl rings on his belt. So that's a plus sign. Plus, um, our offensive coordinators from the Patriots also, he gets to work with him. And I heard rumored, I don't know if it's 100% true, Brian Flores and Chad O'Shea wanted to really wanted Rosen, and that's ultimately what happened is we got Rosen. But Rosen, like I said, he's 3 years left on his rookie deal, $6 million in total. We can do a fifth-year option that's worth 17, which is still under the average of the quarterback. Definitely in today's game, he'd still be cheaper at that 17 than he was Tannehill with his whole contract and his new contract. So, and Cardinals paid most of everything. They paid off all the signing bill and the signing bonus and all that. So there's really no liability of the fact that we gave up a second round pick, but I think it was worth it. It's a good trade. Um, I do believe that the coaching change is probably going to help Josh Rosen a lot, and just a better city than Arizona and the great city of Miami. And I think he's just on overall a better team. I know that Dolphins did get rid of all the talent, but they're still a better team than the Arizona Cardinals are, without the doubt. I think the offense fits them also with Albert Wilson and Kenyon Drake and Jakeem Grant. He has a lot of speedy guys that can get open. You know, if our offensive line is not the greatest, he can just chuck it to them and they can do most of the work. Still has a deep threat with Kenny Stills. And then Albert Wilson's still a deep threat with his speed. Really, Jakeem Grant too, if he can bust past the dude. But he has a great arm, so we could see a better passer than Ryan Tannehill in this guy. Maybe more deep ball throws and probably more deep ball completions, depending how his tandems are going to be with the wide receivers. And also Kenyon Drake, he's not David Johnson, but he does play in a form like David Johnson. He's a versatile back. He is very fast. He can catch. He can do everything as a running back. So the pieces of offense is basically there for Josh Rosen with the Miami Dolphins. The offensive line, give him a year, so we're gonna have to beefing that up. But I think Josh Rosen, could consider a comeback player of the year, honestly, if he does play a good season. The question is, when is he gonna play? I do believe the Dolphins are gonna start Ryan Fitzpatrick this time with Josh Rosen. They're not gonna rush him. You want him to learn as much as he can. Behind Ryan Fitzpatrick, he's not a bad quarterback, all right? He's not a great quarterback, but he's not a bad quarterback. He can definitely learn some things from Ryan Fitzpatrick, and Ryan Fitzpatrick, he's not going to be like, oh, my job is to win games. He knows he's a bridge quarterback. He's a cool guy, down-to-earth guy, teach the guys whatever he did. I mean, that's mostly he's done most of his career, so. And Fitzpatrick was on fire last year. Even though when he hit that rocky road, his beginning, 3 straight 400-yard games. If Rosen can be something like that, I think we're in really good shape. Tone down the interceptions a little bit, but the possibilities are very high for the Miami Dolphins. And honestly, if Josh Rosen is our future franchise quarterback, we don't have to waste a first-round pick on a quarterback, or trade up to get Tua Tagovailoa or Justin Herbert. And quarterbacks in that nature, whoever's going to be the top quarterbacks behind those two guys, we can actually go after drafting. We need edge rusher, offensive line, cornerback, linebacker, something in that need on a first round pick instead of a quarterback. So there's a lot of upside for the Josh Rosen trade. Hopefully he does great. That's all we want. At this point we shouldn't be tanking anymore. At this point we need to be supporting Josh Rosen. He could be our franchise quarterback. He's only like 23 years old. And hopefully you guys do the same. Support the guy. He was in a rough pickle in the beginning of his career. Hopefully he got some stability now. He's a cool guy, good guy. So, and he's under some good leadership under Brian Flores and co. So, and he also has Jim Caldwell to help him out. So, leave me a comment down below how you guys really feel about the Josh Rosen trade. Give this video a like, and if you guys have any questions, comment down below. I'm going to start answering some questions in future videos. So comment how you feel about Josh Rosen. Give this a like. Make sure you subscribe. And thank you for you guys' time for watching this video. Have a great Saturday and have a great weekend, guys.